What do you do for a living?
We help restaurants make money in an easier way.
Do you
Does that
understand
make sense?
Yes.
What kind of questions do you have for Jim?
What do you do for work?
What do I do for work? I help restaurants.
Welcome to Digital Hospitality. I'm your host, Shawn Walchef, with my co-hosts, Kalin Walchef and Mila Walchef. This is a very special episode of Digital Hospitality. We're at the Bar and Restaurant Show in Las Vegas, the Pizza Expo. And the coolest thing about what we're doing right now is that we're at a happy hour Rising Tides meetup. And we believe in storytelling. We believe in restaurants. We believe in technology. We started this show way back in 2017 with a belief that we would, if we had the courage to podcast, to go on YouTube, to go on LinkedIn and make content, we would find other friends who are like us. Jim Taylor is a friend who I've never met in real life until today, and now he is the guest on the show. Jim, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. We're long overdue.
Long overdue. So we're going to explain to my son, who's 7, and my daughter, who's 5, what do you do for a living?
We help restaurants make money in an easier way.
Okay. Do you
Does that
understand
make sense?
Yes.
What kind of questions do you have for Jim?
What do you do for work?
What do I do for work? I help restaurants understand what's happening so that they can basically have more fun.
Yeah. Makes
So
sense.
if your friend said, hey, why don't you come and play with us and we're going to go do this thing, you might respond and say, is it going to be fun? What are we going to do? How long is it going to take? Is it going to be warm outside? What should I wear? All those things, right? We help answer those types of questions so that your life gets easier and more fun.
Do you remember when we were going to have a lemonade stand?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, but it didn't work. It didn't taste.
Because it was just an idea, right?
Yeah, but orange juice is better.
Orange juice is better than lemonade? Why? Because you had to actually use your labor to squeeze the lemons. That's called labor cost.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what labor cost? Let's ask Jim what labor cost is, so he can explain to you the economics behind the lemonade stand. Okay? Explain a lemonade stand for the Walchef Wolfpack. How do we open up a lemonade stand, and how do you explain
Okay.
it in restaurant ownership terms?
How much do you want to charge for your lemonade?
How much do you want to charge?
$5.
$5?
$5.
$10.
$10. That is premium lemonade.
Premium lemonade.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Where are you going to get those lemons from? Are they like the best lemons you've ever seen?
Where are you getting the lemons?
We got them from. No, we got the lemons from our mom's tree.
From your mom's tree.
From your mom's tree. So
From
you had
our
to
mom's lemon tree.
go get them. Someone had to actually drive there or ride their
No.
bike there or something and go
No,
get them?
our garden has our lemons.
Okay, got it. So in your own backyard, you had to go from the front driveway, sidewalk where your lemonade stand is. You had to go and find the lemons and pick the lemons, right? That costs something,
That's
time
behind-
or
that's
money.
behind of our house, so we had to get all the lemons we might need, and then go open the shop.
How many lemons did you pick?
Yeah, how many do you need?
Do you remember?
5. No,
5.
not
No,
5.
that was a lot. You squeezed a lot of lemons.
No, that was about like at least 59.
How long
50,
did
okay,
it-
59 lemons. And then you had to squeeze
How
59
long
lemons.
did it-
You squeezed. How long did it take you?
I think 10 hours. No, not 10 hours.
How long?
An hour. Maybe
Like an hour?
Maybe near 10 to 20 minutes.
Let's call it an hour.
Okay,
An
so
hour.
it took you an hour to squeeze 59 lemons.
Yes.
And you were charging $5 for your lemonade, but she was charging 10.
Yep.
I thought for two lemon drink could be 10 and one could be 5.
Okay, so 5.
Okay.
Still 5.
Still
But
5.
if you want all the lemon drinks, then that's 100.
That's
No.
100.
No,
Wow.
no, 20.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's get back to the lemon business, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna squeeze 59 lemons. It's gonna take you an hour. Plus, you had to go find them, and you're charging $10 for them, right?
For 2.
Okay. What if I told you that there's a way to squeeze 59 lemons in only half an hour and still charge $10?
Is that a good deal?
That seems like a good deal,
That
right?
means
Yeah.
you're gonna make more profit. Do you know what? Ask Jim what's profit.
What does profit mean?
What does profit
I
mean?
think profit means like, so then like customers don't like wait for like a long time because
What's that? When customers
Like-
don't wait, what is that called? That's not profit.
what does that
Profit is how much money goes in the pocket of your jeans at the end of the day when you're done selling lemonade.
maybe
So you can
get
go buy
a
more of these.
Pocket. Maybe we could like not using a pocket because we might have too much.
Too much.
Too much
See?
money, so we might need like some kind of like piggy bank or something.
Okay,
To hold our
So
money.
if it took you 59 lemons
Yes.
squeezed in an hour, you might be able to fit that profit in your pocket.
Yes.
But if you got 59 lemons squeezed in half an hour and you still charge $10 a lemonade, now you're going to need a bigger thing to hold all that profit in because you made more money.
Yeah.
So he helps other lemonade stands to make more money.
Well,
Can you ask
Daddy,
him how do you market a lemonade stand? Can
how do
ask
you
him?
how do you mark
Yep.
a lemonade stand?
Well, I mean, you just got to find a way to make sure that all of your friends in the community know that you're selling lemonade.
Well,
So you
normally,
could
I could go to school and tell everybody.
go to school and tell everybody.
Or maybe wherever we go, we can tell people.
You could go everywhere and tell people. You
or
could go
to
put.
different states.
You could go to different states and maybe people will come to your state.
Yeah.
California. Maybe people come to California to get your lemonade. You could go put posters on telephone poles in your neighborhood,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
You could tell your friends and family. You could find all these different
Or-
ways to make sure people know that they can come buy lemonade from
Or
you.
you can even tell your friend I am opening up a lemonade stand for a day.
One day.
But we didn't. We tried to do a lemonade stand, but the only problem was when we were done with all the lemonade, it was too sour. So we had to mix up. So
The
we had
product wasn't good.
The product
so
wasn't
we,
good.
So we had
You
to
need to
put.
change the. Ask him how do you fix a recipe.
How do you fix the recipe?
Well, I mean, the first thing I would do is, like you said, I would taste it. And if it's too sour, lemonade, we might put more sugar in it.
But
We might use
tried.
less lemons?
We tried that, but
Oh.
but then after doing it for a kind of while, we let our dad try, but he said it was too
It
sour.
was really sour.
So we might
So
have to
we
find
had-
different lemons then.
So-
Yeah.
No, but the way that we made it taste good is we put orange juice and some kind of mango juice, which made it really sweet and really good
And you know what? I bet more people would buy it then too,
because it has
because
no
it
kind
tastes better.
yeah.
Sounds like you got a pretty good recipe for a
Can
successful lemonade
can you ask
stand.
Jim where does he live?
Where do you live?
Can you ask him how does he get restaurant clients?
How do you get restaurant clients?
Well, I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, in Canada.
Isn't that beautiful? Ask him is it beautiful in Vancouver?
Is it beautiful in Vancouver?
It is beautiful. It's beautiful in a different way than San Diego, but it's beautiful. And how does he get restaurant clients? We try to talk to restaurants about the things like lemonade stands that are hard for them to manage, the things that are really tough to figure out, and we
So-
tell stories just like your dad.
Yes.
So
Lots of
your
stories.
so your work is all about helping other people with their restaurants to make it more better and help them to get more customers and fixing recipes that go wrong.
Yeah. My work is all about how do we get you from taking profit and putting it in your pocket to how do you take profit and putting it in something bigger because it won't fit in your pocket.
Makes sense.
That's really good. Can you ask him what has he learned in Vegas?
Why do you learn-
Why does he come to Las Vegas?
Why do you come to Las Vegas?
Honestly, to meet people like you and your dad and your sister and all these other friends around here, because meeting people in person is important
Makes sense.
and relationships are important.
What do you want to ask Jim? What to do in Vancouver? When we come to Vancouver, what is the best thing for us to do? Can you ask him?
What's the best thing to do when we go to Vancouver?
I think the best thing to do in Vancouver is to go and watch whales.
Ooh.
Wait,
And
but
orcas?
Also, we one time my dad and mom told us about this some kind of thing they went on boats. What is it
We
called?
were in Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
they were my
We
dad
were
and mom
kayaking
they were kayaking.
and we saw a whale.
but then it went
like
under.
100 yards from our kayak.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then when it
It
went,
was amazing.
yeah, and it was humongous. And when it went under it, and they got freaked out. They wanted to jump
Mommy and
out.
Daddy were very scared, but we were also very amazed. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Were you scared or was that cool?
No, we weren't there.
Oh.
We
You
weren't
weren't
born
born
yet.
Oh, wow.
So they showed us a video, but we couldn't see the whale that much.
Can you ask Jim, how do people find, if people want to talk to Jim, how do they find him on the internet?
How do people find you to help them on the internet?
So we tell a lot of stories on LinkedIn. We tell a lot of stories and try to talk about interesting ways that people can look at how to make more money on their lemonade stand differently.
Or some kind of restaurant?
Yeah. All kinds of restaurants. What's your favorite restaurant?
Cali BBQ.
Good answer.
That is a good answer.
Good answer.
Jim, thank you for spending the time. My first interview with the Walchef Wolfpack. I am grateful for your friendship. I'm grateful for what
Likewise.
you do for the industry, and I can't wait till the next event. Until, this is for me. This is just, it's really cool to be able to do stuff like this, and I hope more restaurant owners reach out to leaders like you, so that they have the opportunity to get outside of their restaurants.
Well, next time we'll do it with my kids too.
Amazing. You got a deal. Say thank you.